Welcome back, everyone. This is Riot, and getting started here on Jedi Consular series. I did go with the Shadow Advanced class. We're here on Alderaan, and I'm going to handle this essentially the same way as I handled the Sith Warrior. And no, every character that I make does not have this same name, but this one does. So a couple things real quick. I start this late because if you want to see what happens earlier in any class's quest line, you can do so with a fairly minimal time investment. But it also has to do with the fact that the Sith Warrior was over 40 videos, starting a little bit later than where I'm at now. So that's a not insignificant amount of storage space. And also because the stories don't really start to pick up until you approach the end of chapter 1. So you put all those things together, and that's why I start roughly about here, and will continue to do so with the rest of the videos. As I said, we're here on Alderaan, and I'm actually starting this one earlier than I originally planned because the summit here sounds like it's going to be interesting. So let's head in and find out. I know there's been some delay in content, and that's because I've been having some serious connection problems. And in this game, if you lose your connection during a conversation, it hangs there for quite a while. So it's just really not doable. Also seem to be having some performance issues now. I'm not really understanding that either.
Manchi doti puna puna, kabuk nunis nemo.
I have Master Sidoni's permission.
Kabanotase makipuna, malituta udmishka.
Yes, she also looks very much the same. I don't care, I like the look, and most of the females will probably have it. So here we go.
So here it is, laid bare before you. The irrefutable evidence. House Ald has been conspiring against House Organa for years, preying on their good trust. House Thul is the reason the Pantir heir was assassinated, and House Ulgo is merely a puppet of House Rist.
Lies! All lies!
There are holographic recordings, documents. You can't argue with hard evidence.
We trusted you! How dare you! You will meet our armies on the field of battle!
Please, everyone. There must be another way besides war.
Calm down.
My brother's murder went unsolved for 20 years, and you expect me to sit across from his murderer and stay calm?
Just keep quiet, Jedi. I do this for the good of the galaxy.
On behalf of the Jedi Council, I order you to speak the truth to these people.
The Jedi Council doesn't live as I do, immersed in strategy, in variables, and outcomes. I have calculated the future, and for the galaxy to have peace, there must be war on Alderaan. I will not be shaken from this course.
I'm sorry, Master Sidoni, but I can't let that happen.
You are too late. All the pieces are already in place.
You're a fouler liar than House Rist.
House Rist takes exception to that characterization. Murderer.
That was 30 years ago.
We had an alliance!
House Organa has heard enough. It's clear to us that there can be no other course but war.
Let's see what happens here.
If you go to war now, the deceptions and murders will never end. It's best to put an end to the fighting now.
Listen, everyone. If we go to war now, the deceptions and murders will never end.
We need to put an end to the fighting now!
You're right. It'll never end.
We can't go to war now.
Thank you, Jedi. You've shown us our error.
What have you done?
I did what was best for Alderaan.
And doomed the rest of the galaxy in the process. The darkness is coming, Jedi. War must rage on Alderaan for 50 years, and only then can we put an end to the darkness. But you haven't won yet. Once you're out of the way, I'll make them see.
Well, she had a bunch of stuff to interrupt there. And kind of did a bad job of it.
No, I won't fail. Not again. I'm so sorry, Parkanis. I failed you. I tried to keep the darkness from coming, but I failed.
You're not the first person to mention Parkanis.
It's my fault Parkanis died. Malachor III. I miscalculated. He had to be left behind. He died because of me. Vivicar! My head! Please, I can't block out his voice any longer. You must kill me to silence him.
I won't kill you. But you don't need to hear his voice again either.
Jedi. What? How did you... I don't understand. My mind is clear again. And you're... weak. Will you be all right? What did you do?
It's a shielding ritual. It should keep Lord Vivicar's voice out of your head for a while.
Thank you, Jedi. I only hope the sacrifice wasn't too great. For a while, I thought I was able to block Lord Vivicar's voice from my mind. If you hadn't been there with your calm sense, I don't know what would have happened.
Master Sia will be wondering how you are.
I will contact the Jedi Council. I'm sure they'll want a full explanation.
I think I can safely speak for all present when I say that the Summit applauds your efforts.
Indeed. But I have to say, Jedi, I'm at a loss as to how to proceed from here.
Let there be a truce, and let the summit reconvene at a later date to work on a formal peace agreement.
The summit will reconvene at a later date to discuss the details of a peace agreement. Thank you again, Jedi.
No, actually, we're going to cut this portion off here, guys. Thanks for watching.